Good morning, everybody. Alright, today's Thursday, what's that, July 8th? Yeah. On the 605 southbound in Southern California, kind of in the Norwalk area. Coming up on the 91 freeway with the load going to Ralph's in Compton, California. It's, yeah, everybody in the reefer industry hates this place. Not my favorite place to go to either, but sometimes the job's got to get done, and money's money. So, and yeah, I don't know how much video footage there is out there of this particular customer. So even more reason for me to have some, you know, I guess, in a way, I guess look forward to doing this video just for the sake of, I'm sorry car, I've got 91 freeway coming up, I can't move over for you. If anywhere else I would have moved out of the way, especially because that lane over there is open, but I need over here. Alright, we're going to head west on 91 from here. And not too far, maybe a few miles after I get past the 710 freeway, will be Wilmington Avenue. It's where I'll be exiting the highway. Right now it's 5:36 local time, or 5:35. I don't want to be there. I can't check in before 6 a.m. because I have a 7 a.m. appointment time. So I'm expecting that I'll probably just park in the middle of the street in a nearby industrial area and wait till I can check in. I think his door open. Knucklehead. Yeah, this truck up here in front of this group of about 4 trucks up here has his roll-up door open. I can see he's got pallets in there too. Alright, anyway. Yeah, I like it or love this place. I hate this place, whatever. Hey, let's get some good YouTube footage to work with for you guys. It's kind of famous for the quote-unquote wall of shame. It is if you dock in the 400 series doors on the south side of the building. Last time I came here, I docked in on the north side of the building in the 300 row. And had a really easy time getting in the door because there was nobody in the adjacent doors, either one of them. But it doesn't matter which side you're in, it's a tight setup lane regardless. Can be done without anybody disconnecting from their trailers, but very common practice is usually when someone backs in, the driver in the door to their left will usually disconnect from their trailer and get out of the way to give the driver backing in more room to work with, so they can yeah, have a little easier time getting the trailer angled toward their door without hitting the person on their blind side. Alright, so we'll be a full truckload delivering here. I'll expect to be in the door probably at least a good 3 or 4 hours. It's a grocery distributor, so yeah, it's kind of par for the course, 3 or 4 hours on a typical delivery. Which is fine. Stops by 14, and then I'm gonna have to deadhead back over to Colton for a pickup this afternoon, going to Moberly, Missouri. So it'll be a good setup for my home time load, which will be right after that. Which I assume that after I get through that Moberly load, it'll probably be in Olathe, Kansas to somewhere here in Southern Cal load after that. And I'll be home right on time to more than likely, actually, you know what? I might even be home a couple of days too early. Yeah, I think I'll end up still being a couple of days too early. Might end up doing, I don't know, maybe some local work for a couple of days, a day or two or something before taking my time off. Oh, that was nice. Okay, now Ralph's, they do have a kind of small staging area right after you get past the guard shack. I don't know how early they'll let you in the gate though. I think the staging area is more for if you're checked in and there's not a dock door available for you at the time, and then they'll tell you to go ahead and park there. But otherwise, yeah, normally don't plan on showing up at the guard shack more than an hour ahead of your appointment time. Alright, 710 freeway coming up here. Should be just a few more miles. It's still only 540, so yeah, I left my house early because I was running more than a day ahead of schedule on this load and didn't get a chance to drop it in the drop yard, so get moved over. Don't be a dick. You just couldn't. You had to be an ass, right? You had to. This fucker was right behind me. I had my turn signal on. He was still right behind me, and then he moved over to pass me and not let me over. Pieces of shit like that don't belong out here. Anyway, I left my house, started driving about 3:40, maybe 3:45, and ended up stopping at the Pilot in Hesperia to get reefer fuel. So spent a few minutes there, and then I kind of expected that I'd have some traffic delays somewhere along the way, and maybe help me end up getting there around 6-ish. Because usually when I come down here to the LA area, in the mornings, I generally expect that I might have up to an hour of traffic delays. So it's a 90-mile trip from my house to the DC here. So normally I would expect to take a little over an hour and a half, maybe an hour and 45 or something like that. Because remember, part of those miles is driving on surface streets and dealing with traffic lights. Getting to the freeway, and then got also the Cajon Pass where I can only do 45, or I'm not only supposed to do 45. Bad timing there. But anyway, yeah, so I kind of expected, all right, I'll get here now about 5:30-ish. And then any kind of traffic delays, even just half an hour, would put me in good position to just check right in as soon as I get here. But yeah, it didn't quite go like that. Went easier than I expected. I had a little bit of slowing on the 210 freeway. What was it? was in between the 57 and 605. And it wasn't much of a slowdown. It was in the 40. Here's Wilmington Avenue right here. Come on, car. What is with you? Alright, yeah, so we're about 15 minutes too early. So I'm going to go ahead and show you the industrial area that I will park in, at least for a little bit. Not very long at all, before we'll come back over and check in. There are 2 turn lanes here. I'm going to kind of cross over to this one. Now, I was watching Scotty's stream yesterday, as many of you guys who watch my channel also probably were on there. I know he had talked about not crossing a solid white line because he was streaming and was concerned that it was illegal and people would snitch him out or something. These people are like that; they will snitch for stupid bullshit like that. But actually, I talked about it in his stream. Solid white line, there's actually nothing in the California Vehicle Code covering solid white lines or the legality of crossing them. Generally, if there's a solid white line, it's Caltrans or DOT, it's basically a guideline where it's not recommended that you change lanes there. But it's not necessarily illegal though. There are some states though where you see double white line. Those are illegal to cross. But a single white line, like right here in front, right next to me right now, where say some people say it's illegal to change lanes at an intersection. In reality, it's not technically illegal, but can you get a ticket for it? It depends. It's the officer's interpretation of whether it was a safe situation or not. So, if you change lanes when you're right in the coming up on the intersection, like in this solid area or in the middle of the intersection, and maybe there was somebody who was getting ready to make a right turn on red or something along that line, then that becomes a judgment call where, hey, the other car had reason to expect that you were not going to make a lane change there, and they could possibly ticket you for making an unsafe lane change. Okay, there actually is a truck parked up here along the curb up ahead, just on this side of the DC. But actually, I think he's just past the DC. Yeah. I think the driveway right before that truck is the guard shack. There's like two driveways there. There's one with the traffic light there. No, I think the one I usually go through is the one that does not have a traffic light. It's in between, not this light here at Artesia, but the next one up. That goes into the Ralph's DC, but then there's another driveway in between this light here and the next one. Here, let me slide over here. No parking, loading zone. Yeah, well, no sense in me going up the street to the industrial area, so I'll probably just camp out here for a little bit. Won't be here long, I'm just waiting on my appointment time so I can, because the guard shack's literally right there in front of me. So it'll be a right turn, and the guard shack, and then you'll have, slanted blindside spots for a staging area right after the guard shack, and then the building over here to the west. So I'll have some footage for you guys here pretty soon, alright? Alright guys, it's coming up on 6 a.m. Back up just a little bit so I can have a bit more space to get around this truck here. Also, oh, you know what? They do require reflective vests in this slot, so I'm going to put it on right now. And we'll get checked in. I want to make my move now while that Ralph's truck is blocking the road, so... You can use both lanes, but I'm not in a hurry. I'll go ahead and line up behind this guy. Because sometimes one of the lanes is for the...
You have 6 hours and 6 minutes of remaining drive time.
Private fleet trucks, like at Walmart. Yeah, truck backing in over there. Look, he's resetting himself. Wearing the 400 reel. Now, as I mentioned last time I came here, I docked in on the 300 side, and I was just talking to a friend of mine who drives for us on the way over here, and he said last time he came here, he also docked in on the 300 side, and then a couple other people I know, or I remember one guy who was coming here not too long ago said, yeah, every time I've gone there, I docked in on the 400 side, but then I told him, yeah, last time I went, they put me on the 300, and then he ended up following up later and said, yeah, you know what, they put me on the 300 side this time. Well, I don't know, could get lucky. It's I might not, hopefully it won't be as busy over there either, because the 400 doors always seem to be a pain. I also thought about setting my tandems a little bit further back. Well, maybe not all the way back, but maybe a little bit further back from California, because the further back they are, the less tail swing you have, and the less tail swing you have, the less chance there is that you're gonna, or the less risky it is for hitting the guy on your blind side, assuming that your tandems are properly positioned for your own spot. Now, if you're not an experienced driver, though, if you're not paying enough attention to all the little details, if you're only watching your tandems and they're not well positioned, and you're not paying attention to where your ICC bar is in relation to your spot and all that, yeah, that's how accidents happen. All vendors are required to show commercial license upon entering facility. Stop, do not back up while in line. Outside vendors, when in line, remain in your tractor until you reach the check-in point. Kind of reminds me of the, I delivered to the Walmart DC in Harrisonville before this load. And I remember I talked about how the driver behind me went to check in, even though he wasn't all the way up at the stop sign. He actually got out to check in when I was still parked there and getting ready to leave. Even Walmart has that rule: don't get out of your truck until you're at the stop sign. Let's see, it's gonna thump his tires with that thing. No, look like he put it away. Look like he put whatever that pry bar thing or whatever it was inside his trailer. Alright, this guy's getting ready to pull forward. Grab my bills, check in. I know these guys aren't going to care about the Sanderson Farms gate pass. Okay, I'm in luck. I got door 334. Well, I don't know. Maybe I'm not lucky, but we'll find out. Yard move, docking. So I won't have to worry about the wall of shame, which is right in front of us. Okay, so I get past the staging lot here, which is right here next to me, and we'll make a right turn after this stop sign. See, to me, that doesn't look like it's that difficult to get into some of these doors. Well, then again, this, no. That guy has a shorter trailer, I think. Yeah, she asked if I'd been here before. Yeah, I've been once. Don't quite remember the process fully, but I mean, I probably should have indicated to her. Yeah, but I'm a little bit foggy on details. I know this is a 300 the door is over here, but I can't remember. Forget what we do about checking in and all that. Alright, from what I can tell, it doesn't look very busy over here on this side. Okay, 345's the door at this Ralph's drop trailer's in, so yeah, I'll be docking in over here by where the yard jockey's at. Doesn't look like there's anybody over here on this side. Well, I'd say maybe you check in right there, I forget. So this lane can be very difficult also if there are trucks attached to trailers. If it's just drop trailers, it's not very, I don't think it's very difficult at all. Butcher's Pride. Okay, so we're going to go 2 spots past because it's a kind of tight lane. lined up perfectly. Alright. So I wish every docking here could be this easy. The truth is, it just doesn't quite work like that. But anyway, I'm gonna go get checked in, and we'll finish this up whenever I get out of here. Show you guys how much time I spent here and all that. All right. So hang tight. We'll finish up here soon. Okay, so turns out, yeah, the guy here just helped me out. I forgot that you're supposed to check in with the lumpers on the other side of the building first. It said normally you pull forward and then you walk over to the lumpers and check in, and then you dock in. But yeah, I forgot about that detail. So, but he was here. Yeah, he saw what was going on here, so he hooked me up. He said, "Don't worry about it. Well, I got you covered." He said, nothing going on over here on this side, so they'll probably start unloading me right away. Which would be nice. But yeah, if I can end up not being here very long, where I can stop my 14-hour clock over in Compton instead of here, it'd be awesome. But or at least have a longer break over there. I'll get over there and then hang out and wait, and then since I'll already be over there, I won't have to worry about using any on-duty time until I'm actually ready to leave. But anyway, yeah, hopefully you get out of it. Yeah, my light's already red, so yeah, probably won't. Yeah, I might get lucky to get out of here within a couple hours. Don't really expect that, but I'll take it. No complaints there at all. Alright, so anyway, yeah, I'll find out later. I think, you know what, I don't want to have delays if, alright, actually no. I don't want my Qualcomm unit turning off on me, so that's something I got to keep in mind.
You have 6 hours and 6 minutes of remaining drive time.
Because if it turns off on me, and then it's time for me to put in the request for my lumper payment amount, I don't want to have to wait 5 minutes for this damn thing to come online just so I could do that, especially when it's going to take at least a good 10 minutes after I send it before I'll actually receive the money code anyway. It's not that it takes that long for people, the DM, or usually your DM, but sometimes it could be night dispatch, whatever. They're usually all pretty fast about sending the money codes right away, but the lag time between when they send it and when it actually gets received by my truck is where the problem is. Alright, so anyway, now I guess we'll sit and wait to be done here, then we'll kind of finish up finish up this video when it's time for that. Alright guys, all done here. I think this yard mule's waiting for me to move, so let me let's see. Check out it inside. No, never mind. Okay, so all done here. I wasn't even in the dock door a whole hour by the time the guy already told me came up, knocked on my door, told me I'm good to go. Go drive around to the other side and check out. know if I'd say it was really wide, but I mean, there is some space in between the dock doors that can help with getting into them, getting in and out of them safely. Let me double check there's nothing in my trailer. Okay, I'm gonna leave my doors open for now because I will need to have them open when I check out or when I get through the guard shack, whatever. I did not have a lumper fee to pay yet. I don't know if I can't remember if we have an account, contract, whatever, where JCT just pays them on their own or what. I'll find out when I get over here to the. Find out when I get over here to the I forget what door number it was, 429 or something like that. He said. He's backing in. He's coming in a little bit tight there. He's fine. Yeah, I was looking at his tandems. It looked like it might have been a little bit tight on the trailer on his sight side, but he's getting in there no problem. Think he might need a reset though. Okay, never mind. No, he set his brakes, so we're good. I wish every time I come here was like this. This was easy, quick and easy. Really did not expect that at all. Alright, I'm gonna have the 400 doors coming up over here. Don't want to be in people's way, so I don't know if anyone can go around me. This lane right here is kind of narrow too, though, so I don't know if people would be able to maneuver around me with if I park right there. Alright, maybe this will work here. As long as nobody's trying to dock in, whatever. Alright guys, we're all done here. Let me send my empty call and get out of here. Alright, got me a new keyboard. This one's wireless because the other one started going taking a shit on the wire part. Alright, we'll get out of here, we'll get back on the eastbound 91, and we'll end this one. I have some more footage for you when I'm getting into Colton to get my trailer washed out and go pick up my load. Alright, starting to get a little bit bright out here. Get these my shades on. So overall, very, very good experience here. Very easy time getting into the dock door. Yeah, thanks to nobody being there. And not even in the dock door, I think it was 48 minutes, something like that total before I was told to go ahead and go around and pay my lumper fee and leave. It was very quick. Okay, get off duty. I use driving status to come over here. I really don't care. I'm not gonna use all my drive time today anyway. Alright, now let's get out of here. I need a washout. I'm going to do it at the I-10 truck stop. Because we got a contract there. And I want to get my tractor washed while I'm at it. So I'll probably get a tractor washed while I'm there as well. Alright guys, well that's gonna conclude this one here. Thank you guys for taking the time to hang out and watch this one. We'll have some more footage for you guys when we get closer to Colton, alright? We'll see you guys then. Thanks.